Yesterday, I said that it is the calm before the storm, but I was wrong. You see, we are in the eye of the hurricane. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I want to start off today's video by giving a couple shout outs to some of my subscribers that made incredible comments. Before I do that, let's say this NEO was trading at the time of this recording at $6.20, 20 cents up. The 52-week low is $5.30. The 52-week high is $16.18. As a disclaimer, I hold 2,260 shares on Charles Schwab at $3.53. And on SoFi, I hold another 700 shares at $7.97. So let's get this part out of the way. Since NEO was up yesterday and today, when I get paid tomorrow, what is Money Making Mitch doing? Yes, I'm going to buy some more again. As long as the price is under $8, I'm going to keep buying. Anyway, because to me, this is bargain prices still. Now, and I'm going to hold it from the shorts. So I want to give a shout out to one of my subscriber, user SJ4DR8WT3K. He says, good to hear that you're on track and getting better, Mitch. Thank you, my brother. We can conclude one thing for sure. Either are the so-called analysts suffering from low IQ, or otherwise they are manipulating the masses to buy and sell at the bottom or near bottom in panic. This is what I believe, the latter of the two. They don't have low IQ. I think it is the latter, which is true. It is really sad to see that these clowns are making a living out of scamming people on purpose from time to time. They should be fired. They should be in prison. I agree. The middle class need to wake up and do their own research and trust themselves in times like this. And I've always been saying this. If you do your own research and you see what the company is doing, it will give you confidence, not just to hold, but to also buy the dips because you're doing your own research. And when this clown, this animal come out and say, oh, well, you know, I don't think this company and blah, blah, blah. You say to the analyst, shut your mouth, boy. Now, the middle class need to wake up and do their own research and trust themselves in times like this. Like Warren Buffett said, you should be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. Very well said. When NEO was $45, all the analysts screamed, buy! At that time, NEO delivered 20,000 cars in a year, had no phone, no sub-brands, coming out was in very few European countries, had no swap partners. The energy segment was not a big deal at the time. The fundamentals are stronger than ever before and will continue to improve as soon as the earnings report comes out and our sub-brands conquer China and Europe. The share price will skyrocket to a new all-time high. If you guys had the courage to buy at $45 US, why are you hesitating? Let's go NEO. I could not have put it any better. This man is on point. When it was in the 40s, 50s, 60s, the analysts were saying it's a buy. And they were selling their shares. And then now it tanked and they're telling you it's a sell, but yet they and their friends and the whales are buying. This is the game. I hope you guys heard what this gentleman just said. It is the game that has continuously been played from time to time again. They are sick and that's how they keep the poor people poor. This is why sometimes I meet people and they say, oh, no, I tried my hand in the stock market and I lost. I said, you lost because you wanted to lose. And they look at me. You know me, guys, I'm very blunt. I said, yes, you lost money because you wanted to lose because you bought high and you sold low when you're supposed to do what the Oracle of Omaha said is the opposite. You buy low and you sell high. People continuously make this mistake because of analysts, because of these fake news media outlets like MSNBC, like Yahoo Finance, like Bloomberg. This is what they all the times tell you to do. This is what Jimmy Hatt tells you to do. I constantly do the opposite of what that animal says. So anyway, another one said, hello Mitch, not really worried about NEO share price now. This thing is stupidly undervalued. Just another example. Lucid delivered less cars in all of 2023 than NIO has in the last 14 days. And Lucid has a 7 billion market cap. NIO has a 9 billion market cap. Another excellent example is VinFast delivered 35,000 EVs last year, and they have questionable quality and hardly any power infrastructure. And VinFast has a $12 billion market cap. NIO has a $9 billion market cap. And NIO delivered 160,038 high-quality EVs last year. It's ridiculous, he said. NIO is doing great. Sometimes I feel grateful to the shorts. And only when... This is Peter Klausner. Shout out to you, my brother from Canada. Only when Peter said this, listen to this again. He said, NIO is doing great. Sometimes I feel grateful to the shorts. Unparalleled buying opportunity. Here, EV stock sale of the millennia. So I think what Peter Klausner said kind of woke me up a little bit too, because I used to be angry with the shorts. But he said they're actually creating buying opportunities for us. And Peter Klausner is absolutely right. And this is how we're supposed to look at it. We're getting a chance to continue to buy a company that we believe and know will be a behemoth that will dominate the landscape. And we're getting it dirt cheap, so that every payday we can keep buying, even if it's 5 shares, 3 shares, 10, whatever you can afford, and holding it to become rich. To become rich. So, listen to what someone posted on Facebook. JP Morgan Chase and Company filed a 13F HR form disclosing ownership of 4,307,988 shares of NIO, valued at $39,073,451 USD as of December 31st. The equity filed a previous on November 14, 2023, disclosing 2,355,894 shares. This represents a change in shares of 82.86% during the quarter. The current value of the position is $25,546,369 US dollars. JP Morgan Chase and Company has a history of taking positions in derivatives of the underlying security NIO in the form of stock options. The firm currently holds call options representing 698,400 of underlying shares valued at $6,334,488 US dollars, and put options representing 0 of underlying shares valued at $0, so they have no puts. HSBC Holdings disclosing ownership of 7,062,460 shares of NIO. This depository receipt of NIO valued at $64,056,512 as of December 31st, 2023. So again, these companies, these whales, they keep buying, but yet they keep telling us guys that we shouldn't buy, and in so many words, and they panic the middle class, and this is how they keep the middle class poor. Anyway, to the meat of this story, to the meat of my video today. And I want to thank Melvin, one of my subscribers. Melvin is always sending me very good information. This is huge. This is why I said in the beginning of the video, we are in the eye of the hurricane. This is not the calm before the storm. Listen to this. China formed solid-state battery consortium with CATL, BYD, NIO, CALB, and others. The consortium wants to build a supply chain for solid-state batteries by 2030. Now, I don't know if that's why the stock is up today, but this news came out on Car Scoops. China already leads the battery industry and is now looking to establish itself as a juggernaut of solid-state batteries, creating a massive consortium of major battery manufacturers, researchers, and government officials. The consortium, dubbed the China All Solid-State Battery Collaborative Innovation Platform, this is what it's dubbed, CASIP, includes CATL, BYD, Battery Arm, FinDreams Battery, CALB, S-Volt Energy Technology, Eve Energy, yes, the same Eve Energy that we have deals with, Goshen High Tech, which we have deals with, True NIO capital, we also invested in cattle. I don't know if you guys know this, but anyway, Goshen High-Tech as well as automakers NIO and BYD. These firms represent six of the top 10 automotive battery makers globally, and other unspecified unspecified state-owned Chinese automakers will also be involved. Boom, boom, boom. Are you guys loving the news today? I am. Thank you, Melvin. Money-making Melvin from Florida. The aim is to build a supply chain for solid-state batteries by 2030. Additionally, CASIP will work on basic research, key technologies, and the joint development and manufacturing of electric vehicles with solid-state batteries. Several key government members are also involved, including the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, the Ministry of Science and Technology, the Asset Supervision and Administration Commission of the State Council, and the National Energy Administration. While speaking at the event to celebrate the launch of the Consortium, the Vice Chairman of the Committee on Economic Affairs of the Chinese People Political Consultative Conference, Mao Wei, said that the ratio of the new energy vehicles to new car sales will be more than half by 2025 or 2026. And we should take advantage of having a large market of new energy vehicles to realize the early industrialization of all solid-state batteries. Booyaka! Now, how do you all like them apples? I like them. The all-star lineup of battery manufacturers and automakers will do battle with Toyota. Nikkei Asia reports that the Japanese company reportedly has more than 1,300 patents for solid-state batteries, while Chinese companies have less than 100 combined. So this will be to give direct competition. AI is changing the way we do materials research and development, and it will vastly accelerate the speed of all solid-state battery research and development. Added Ting Xiao, university professor. Q Yang Mingao, also involved in the consortium. By around 2030, we will have a higher chance of achieving a breakthrough for the industrialization of all solid-state batteries. Now, he said by 2030. I hope you guys are listening to the timelines of when you invest. This is not what NIO is going to do next week. This is not what they're going to do in the next earnings report. This is what NIO is going to be doing in terms of years, and this is the way you should think when it comes to all companies that you invest in that are new startups, just like SoFi. I'm going to do a video on SoFi again, because SoFi, just like NIO, is being dragged down by headwinds because they are going against the establishment. What they are doing is trying to wake up the middle class to become financially secure and literate. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys found this video to be yummy for the tummy, and that this channel continues to try to wake up the middle class. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please, and share this all over your social media. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have that warrior mindset. Like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.